Like most of the developing countries in the world, Nigeria has a very high number of small and medium scale businesses that are majorly owned by an individual. And these businesses constitute the Nigerian private sector. One thing, why these businesses are contributing to the economic growth of the nation and also providing employment opportunity for a lot of people. There's one thing about it, a lot of them really have a clear-cut career progression opportunities. So their succession planning is restricted. There are levels you can get in those organizations. If you do not belong to, let's say, the family of the business owner, you need to have some level of relationship with them for you to have attained a certain stage in those businesses. And majority of people that work in this sector do not even have opportunity for any promotion or anything, because of the fact that this business is owned by an individual. No matter how much you try, you cannot ask the proprietor of the business to step down for you to be the CEO. And most of the time, if anybody is going, if the proprietor of the business is stepping down, he will bring his son or daughter up to become the CEO. That shows that regardless of what you do, there are positions you cannot attain in a business that belongs to a person. And that is why it is important that you are employed in a company that is owned by an individual, where there are limited growth opportunities. You need to do some things. You need to think on the long term. You are not going to be agile forever. You are not going to be able to do that job forever. A lot of these jobs are also guilty of the fact that they do not have a pension scheme for their employees. And this is to say, you only get everything you get from the organization is the monthly salary you get and maybe other incentives.
Welcome to
Welcome
Love
to Love
CV
CV
Africa.
Africa.
You don't have to resign, of course. The first thing you need to do, if this is the type of place you are working, is to take your personal development serious. Even though you might be occupying a professional role in that organization, you might be an accountant there, you might be an engineer there, it doesn't matter. But one thing you have to do is you have to continue learning. Why you have to take personal development very serious is because of the fact that you need to be in a system that can provide those things, that can provide for the time you are not working again. And that is why you have to keep developing yourself, so that maybe you will eventually get opportunity in a structured organization that is able to offer you retirement benefit and all that. You need to find another job. And in as much as you need to find another job, because that job can only pay you for the moment, it will not pay you for the future, you need to develop yourself. The job market is always competitive. So for you to learn something, you need to learn something new. You need to know more than others. You need to be better than a lot of other people you'll be competing against. And that is why you have to take personal development serious. The second thing to do is to learn every detail of that business. You're working in a food processing company that is owned by one person. If you can, try as much as possible to know everything about that business. If you can, sometimes you might not. And the reason why you should know it is because this is a one-man business. Maybe someday you would have the resource to start a similar business, or maybe there is even a value chain in that business that has opportunity. You'll be able to spot it. Maybe there is a material that they used to use in the production process that you can be supplying. Knowing about that business helps you to know how it works if you don't want to compete with your employer. So you can look into an aspect of that business and key into it, because you really need to plan for the future when you will not be able to do the hard work again. The third thing to do is to increase investment. Like you cannot be earning and be spending everything, because your organization did not provide a retirement plan for you. So you need to provide this for yourself by investing, by buying stocks, buying properties that can eventually take care of you at the old age. So even though you don't get pension, but from what you are getting, be investing in it for the future. So when those people that have pensions are getting their pensions, your investments can also be paying you as well. Another thing is to get a side hustle. Have something doing on the side aside working in this organization. That your side hustle might eventually become the business you will venture into by the time you have to leave the organization, because whether you like it or not, you won't die there. One day you will leave the organization, either you like it or yes. Don't stop exploring for opportunities. Even though you are getting well paid, everything is rosy, don't be comfortable. Continue searching for better opportunities, because any job that does not have any future ROI is not worth it. And that is why you cannot say you have gotten the perfect job and continue working. The next thing to do is to ponder entrepreneurship. Continue thinking, continue trying to sniff for opportunities, because one day that might be the thing that will save you. Entrepreneurship, there is no age, there is no barrier, there is no age requirement in entering into entrepreneurship. There is no any requirements. There is no qualification required for starting entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is open for everybody, and that is why you should continue thinking about what you can do, the type of business you can go into. Remember, it is a one-man business, and a lot of people make the mistake of spending the best part of their life working in it, only to have nothing in return. So take steps, take action while you can. Don't wait until it's too late before you start running around and thinking of what else to do.
Your personal development channel.
Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video content and you want to see more video content like this, kindly subscribe to this channel, Love TV Africa, and turn the notification on.